Hello and welcome to SAP Learning Academy and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be telling you about a runtime properties in SAP HANA Studio query. Like that runtime properties that I'll be discussing, that is operation in SAP HANA. So here, if I go to the next screen, and you can find that there are different operations available for this option. So if you open the query in SAP HANA Studio, then if you navigate to this option called Runtime Properties, so you can find the below all the tabs, and you can go to this Properties option, and there you can find this option called Operation in SAP HANA. So there I will be discussing about these different standard modes supported by SAP. So I'll be telling you what are the use and when you should use it. And these are the different options you should always focus, because some calculation that you want to calculate in SAP HANA DB. So in that case, you should select this option. So the first one is defensive, and also let me tell you that some of the options are very much linked to the other option. Like the first one, defensive is related to, or you can say close to, expert optimized access, the number 3. So here is expert optimized access. It is meaning that if you select this option, then the system will decide or think for overall optimization. If the optimization can be done, then it will be done, or in some cases it cannot be done or it cannot be optimized, then it will not happen. So it is important that you select the correct option. Now going to the standard M. So this standard actually decides whether the query will either run into expert 8, here formula calculated in SAP HANA with complex current state unit, or this expert 3. And similar to this offensive, also same, the query will decide you can say that this offensive is actually uh, linked, or you can say combination of these two uh, conditions, like this formula calculated in SAP HANA and or this optimized access. So standard and offensive are similar. And now the next option, no optimized operation in SAP HANA. In some cases, if you do not want the optimization done in SAP HANA, then you can select this option. And it is important for some kind of debugging where you want to see the performance by selecting this option, then you can do this. Now next one is individual access per provider, and here also you can say this is very much close to this option optimize access. But if you use a composite provider on top of the query, then your access will be a little different, but overall the performance, or you can see access quality, will be linked to this expert 3 optimized access. Now coming to the next option, exception aggregation. So exception aggregation, actually if you are using any exception aggregation key figure in the query, then you can select this option. Then it will tell the system that your operations should be done in the SAP HANA only. Next one, the formula calculated SAP HANA. So this meaning that your this combines your previous option, like if you're using any formula and exception aggregation, so those everything can be calculated in SAP HANA. Last one, it supports the complex current state unit, and the last one is the condition calculated in SAP HANA. Suppose you are using any condition, I believe you guys know the condition. Condition meaning that you can see these options like filter, seed depthness, and then condition. So if you use any condition in the system, so and if you think that this condition can be calculated in SAP HANA, then you should use this option. In that case, your query output will be faster. And it is also remember that if you select the option here, it does not mean that it will work or it will do the operation SAP HANA until or unless it satisfies the conditions.